Hey guys, it's Brad and the Buff. I got my buff in my head and I'm ready to go. I'm putting together my annual thing I do on New Year's Day is put together clips from all of my favorite parts of trips I did over the last year. 2021 was a fantastic year. I hope everybody got out and did some great hiking. I know that I did. I had some great hot tent trips that you're going to see in this video. One of my favorite trips of the year was on the Appalachian Trail, the Graceland Highland sections. There was about a 12-mile section there, some of the prettiest hiking I've ever done. Made my way all the way, finished my section hike through Virginia, and just finished off the year strong with a couple nice fall hikes and into getting down and flip-flopping up to a beautiful winter hike, finishing up in Boiling Springs. So just wanted to say, have a happy new year. I hope 2022 is better for everybody. I'm looking forward to putting some great clips together for you. And 2022 is just going to be a fantastic year to get out and get hiking. Happy New Year's.
My shoe is a little bit off.
We found this cool pond. Do you like the pond, Dante?
There's got me some alligators in it.
He wonders if there's some alligators. I think we're in good shape. Hey guys, we had a little stop here. These are ski slopes in the background here. So we're standing just a little bit opposite, just kind of looking at these people ski down the ski slopes. It's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's in the camera, but I thought it was a cool shot, a cool little overlook. You can see over the entire valley there. I don't know, just a pretty cool view, especially with all this snow down and the wind kind of gone. Just really beautiful out, really great day. So we're just gonna keep on heading in. Cross country skiing on, you can tell.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I want to get a good run in, man. I just wanted to hit you up on some miscellaneous house foundation questions.
Okay.
Just hit me up tomorrow.
I will, dude.
All right, man.
Later, buddy. Bye.
Later.
All right, go. We made it in. We're not exactly sure where we're at. We got our tracks to take us back out, but we're somewhere along the big stone coal. We found a nice spot. So we're gonna set up. I'm gonna set up my camera. We gotta go get the tent set up and get to cracking before it gets dark to get some wood in here.
Show them the ice over there, man.
Yeah, check this out. Pretty cool view. I mean, it's just, we're on a high mountain plain, sun's going out behind us, so we got our work cut out for us before the sun goes down and get this tent up and get to cooking. Good morning. We had kind of an interesting night last night. As you can see, we woke up to a beautiful winter wonderland. It's snowing a little bit. It wasn't supposed to snow, but here it is. and the river froze almost completely over last night. In the middle of the night, the wind got so heavy that it collapsed my pipe for the tent. So I'm gonna see if I can repair that. It was pretty windy, but we snuggled in and ended up sleeping okay towards the end of the night. But we're gonna set back up and see if we can make breakfast, get packed up, and get out of here. We're cooking up breakfast and just hanging out. Finishing up our trip, we got some bacon on. You can see we're kind of a mess inside here because we're halfway packed up. But this is what our morning looks like. Like I said out there, we've had some difficulties, but we're trying to work through them. Still having fun.
We were still warm in our sleeping bags, even though we didn't have the fire.
We couldn't use the stove last night while we were sleeping, but as I said in a previous video, the smart thing to do is pack as though it won't work, and then you'll be okay if it doesn't. So we're gonna have our coffee, have our bacon, and get on out of here. Okay, we got our tent packed up. We got the sun up. The creek completely froze over last night. It looks solid in the background here, but I can assure you that was a creek. But it completely froze over. This was our campsite, and we are looking to get out of here. It is, I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be, I think, 12 degrees right now.
It's really cold.
It's cold. We're having fun. We're getting ready to hike out. So I'll see you guys at the end. Maybe catch a few clips here in the middle. Hey guys, it's Brad and the Buff. I got my buff on my head and I'm ready to go. I'm going out for one night in my haunt tent out in the Otter Creek Wilderness. It's already been a little bit of a hairy ride. I tried to idiotically drive in on this road. I do have four-wheel drive, thinking that it wasn't so bad, but I managed to get slipped off the road and some guys pulled me off. They were nice enough to stop by, so it's already been interesting, but I'm excited to see what kind of adventure I'm gonna have. So let me see what I can put together for you guys in this video. I am so stoked with this site I found. It is 5 o'clock. It was calling for rain, but I thought there was a chance we get snow. I mean, I am really in all this. I mean, I say this almost every time. This is why you come out here. Look at this beautiful snow coming in behind me. I got this lake. All I got to do is get some firewood. I'm going to hang around and, you know, just enjoy what I'm looking at down here. Just all this pine forest. And you know, it really is stunning. I'm in just a winter wonderland out here and I'm loving it. I can't wait to make my steak. So I'm gonna get some firewood gathered up. I got about an hour left before it gets dark. And I got my tent all set up behind me. And it's gonna be an awesome night, I know it. Really starting to come in heavy now. So we're in for an awesome night. Should be able to hike out of here pretty easy, I hope. Hey guys, it's Brad and the Buff. I got my buff in my head and I'm ready to go. I got Steve here with me, also Big Tuna. We're getting ready to hit the trail. We're doing about 60 miles of the Appalachian Trail. 3 nights, it looks like, over 4 days. So we got a shelter planned for each night, but we may be changing up the trip. We're excited to hit the trail. You feeling good, Steve?
Feel great.
We feel great. We are excited to get out and have ourselves an adventure. It's, I don't know, what do you think, 45, 50 degrees, something like that? It is beautiful out. It rained, I guess, all day in the area, but it cleared up. So we're going to hit the trail. I'll see you guys when we stop.
Players around. I've sent out a bunch of like texts to the whole league explaining all this, but he's like. Try to take another video here of us. See if it comes out.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is like just absolutely beautiful behind us. It is like purple and violet and just like really beautiful colors as the sun is setting. We're just enjoying Kansas Mountain, checking it out on our way. So this is one of the advantages to like night hiking, where you get to see the sunset in front of you and enjoy all the night colors and the switch from day to night, which typically you don't get to see at all when you're indoors all the time. You just don't notice, but when you're in it the whole time, it's just awesome to watch it go from complete sunlight to complete sunset in the dark. So we're gonna keep enjoying this and keep heading on. Just woke up, it's about 7 o'clock. I actually slept pretty good. It got a little chilly, but a little bit toss turn. How'd you do, Steve?
It was a little chilly, but we made it.
So I ended up using my tarp. I collapsed it here. I should have left it up to show you guys, but you can see we just set up the tarp, and then this is where we slept, kind of out in the open, just underneath of our tarp. So it was a fun night, and we're just making breakfast, get back on the trail. I think we got 24 miles today. So I'll check in with you guys here in a bit.
What time do you got?
Hold on a second. Recording. Getting pretty close to sunset. Once again, we're probably gonna night hike for about an hour and a half tonight. Not nearly as bad. We feel really good. We had about a 24, 25 mile day, so we're coming in the last 4 or 5 of that one. It's been a really good day. The last 5, 6 miles have basically been the easiest mile of the day. And we'll be excited to be in a shelter tonight, that's for sure. So I may not check back in tonight, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Got anything, Steve?
We get to cross a river soon. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, the river crossing will be interesting.
This is cold. All right, successful river crossing.
We did it!
We did it!
We are finished. We had a good about 13 and a half, 14 miles out. We ended up doing a 20, a 26, and a 14. So we packed a lot of miles in a very short amount of time. We are ready to cruise. I think we're going to go try to pick up some March Madness. So I'll see you guys next video. Hope you enjoy what I put together. Got any last words?
We did about 60 miles in like 51 hours, so we're a little bit tired. We're looking forward to enjoying the madness.
We packed it in. Okay, see you guys. Hey guys, Big Tuna here with his family. We're just hanging out. We're enjoying a fire. Everybody having fun?
Yeah.
You having fun? Okay. We're gonna roast some hot dogs. We got our tent. We got one more tent to set up before it gets dark. But we're gonna settle in and cook some hot dogs and have some marshmallow and do the typical camping type thing. So we're really enjoying ourselves out here. It's about, I don't know, probably 45 degrees right now. It's gonna get a little bit chillier, maybe in the mid 30s, but we're loving it. And we're gonna enjoy the sunset and settle in. How you doing there with dual hot dogs, Steve?
Pretty good.
You're like an old West gunslinger in there with the hot dogs, getting them cooked up. So
We're having some family fun here. Being heroes for our wives right now.
we're getting it done.
Isaac, can you pick up her?
Bacon, bacon. You need an egg.
We're just enjoying walking around this lake. It's a beautiful day. A little bit overcast, but I love the wind.
I don't have a lot of energy.
You don't have a lot of energy? Okay, you stay with me. So we're just kind of walking, and we're going to try to go fishing a little bit, but check out this behind me, this just high mountain lake. Really pretty with the pines.
Because I don't have energy.
You want to come up on my head? Okay, I'll get you here in a minute. See you when we're fishing. Steve, how's the fishing over there?
Going well.
Anything biting get in?
No, there was one fish at one point, but when I was reeling it in, it let go. It was
Okay.
didn't get any other bait though.
You saw a butterfly, Dante? Where are you going?
Hello. Willie, I'm here and my dad is here. We are just going on an adventure. And this is why we needed the walk.
We're only a little ways in, but spring has sprung. It is beautiful out. Temperature's great. Everything, it smells real sweet out. I think all these flowers are blooming. And we saw our first snake of the trip, so Steve spotted on the trail. Hopefully we don't see multiple rattlesnakes like we did last year about this time, but so be it if we do. But we're just getting in. It's just awesome out here. So I'm gonna keep on heading in and see you guys later.
People that used to live in the center of Richmond, they have like a big estate over like these not roaring, rolling hills. Like, you know.
I mean, that wouldn't be a horrible place if you had to.
You know, raised up, which are serious issues. We're working to address them. That lender who.
We are at the partnership shelter. It was literally just like less than a quarter mile past the last video we just did, past the sign. It's like right close to there. And there's another camper out here. He's got a Gossamer Gear 1, which is a sweet 10. He was showing that to us. His name was Starburst, super cool guy. But Starburst hooked us up with some awesome information. You can order pizza from a phone here. So we have pizza coming tonight. And I am pretty excited, and a calzone. So we decided to go ahead and order some pizza. That is a first on the trail. I don't think we've ever had that happen.
We tried once at the Bear's Den hostel, but we got there about 2 minutes after the pizza and ice cream ended.
It was heartbreaking. This was like 3-4 years ago when we were in that section, and we'd been hearing about this pizza all day with a pint of Ben & Jerry's, and when we got there, they had literally just shut it down. The person had left. But we're going to redeem ourselves, and we're going to get a pizza tonight, and we're excited about it. So maybe we'll show you guys eating the pizza. Maybe we'll keep that moment to ourselves, but we'll see. And here it is, the once in a lifetime opportunity. They met us at the gate. We got ourselves some pizza here. I was quick on the draw. We got a meat lovers. Steve's eating the last couple because I basically inhaled my half pretty quick. And then all that to boot, we got a, look at that calzone. Look at that thing. Holy cow. So we're living like kings up here on the mountain. There was firewood already up here. We have a sweet shelter behind us to stay in. So
The water is right there.
yeah, water's right over it. It's already potable. It's like good to go. So we're having a pretty happy night tonight. Weather's great. Probably like 55, 50 degrees right now, something like that. Perfect weather to have just a little fire. And we're just gonna hang out and get some sleep and hit the trail again in the morning. Hey, we are packed up and heading out. We're leaving the hurricane shelter. We had some good company from some through hikers and section hikers, so we had a really good evening. I don't know that we slept so well, but it comes par for the course sometimes. We only got like a 3 mile out, and I think we're going to get breakfast on the road, so we're excited to head back to the cars and get back to our families.
Like marble, that hard marble. Like, it looks like art, you know? Where the veins are,
Yeah.
different colors. We didn't, I mean, for the crazy stuff,
Okay guys, Brad and the Buff. Today I got my hat on my head and I'm ready to go. We got Luke out here with us. We got Ben and we got Noah. We're just doing a quick overnight. We're out in the Otter Creek Wilderness. This is the exact same trip I had planned for my winter hike. If you go back on one of my hot tent videos that I had to stop early in on. So we're going about 4 miles in on this trail. We're going to camp. It's called Possession Camp. Then we're going to do a little loop tomorrow and then make our way out. But we're excited to get into camp. We got some good food for dinner. We got a steak. We're bringing a whole pie with us. So we're excited to hit the trail. Anybody got anything to say?
Nope.
Hey, they're all ready. Let's get out of here. I'll check in with you guys down the trail. Hey guys, you might have seen me in a different, in my snow trip with my hot tent. This is where I stayed. This looks incredibly different without 18 inches or so of snow on the ground. I found out this is where they dropped in limestone, but I put my tent right about here the last time that I was in this area, but I just wanted to come and check it out again. Then I'm gonna keep on heading in. Hey guys, we're cooking up a storm out here. We made a little bit of mashed potatoes. These are just instant, but they came out good. We got a pie sitting here that we hiked in, a blueberry pie. And as always, I try to get the steaks over the fire. Can you shine the light right on there? So, you know, once again, just a side by side, and we put them on the grill and just kind of like grill them up over the coals. Has always come out well. How's everything taste, guys?
Good, amazing.
So we're having fun. Bunch of guys just sitting out, eating awesome food out in the middle of nowhere. We got a great campsite. We're actually just like right on top of a stone thing. I've got these cool lights set up, so we are having a great night, and we're just gonna sit and hang out and enjoy each other's company. You can see this is Once again, the camp was up here. What a great sight. We're almost ready to go. We're just kind of playing in the water a little bit, packed up. But I mean, we were camped right up here. There's a waterfall behind us back over here, and then the waterfalls in front. Just really beautiful. Look at that. Holy cow. Great place to come and take a shower in the morning. We made it back to the car. We had a great overnight trip. Cooked up some steaks, cooked up some eggs. Had a really nice circuit hike today. Loved just walking along the river, seeing all the waterfalls. And we're glad to be back. So I think we're gonna drive out, get something to eat, and then head on home. Hey guys, it's Brad and the Buff. I got my hat on my head and I'm ready to go. I am getting ready to start. This is night one of my through hike on the Allegheny Trail. I'm gonna stay up on the, I'm either gonna hike up to the junction of, the Allegheny Trail with the Appalachian Trail and camp up there, or I'm gonna stay at the shelter, at the Pine Branch Shelter just before. Depends on if it looks rainy. It's kind of cloudy up. So I am super nervous. My drop off was my oldest son. He dropped me off and he's getting ready to drive away. And so I can't tell you how nervous and excited I am, but I'm gonna head on into the shelter and I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, there's a tent right here, so I don't want to be too loud, but I'm getting ready to start my tracker and head down the trail. So I know I'll see you guys at Raptor Rocks, but I'll probably check in a couple other times. And got a 24-mile today, so I want to get to it. Starting, it's about 6:03, I think. So got out with the sun, pretty happy about that. Very excited about today. Well, I made it here. I'm enjoying the view. Look at this, goes all the way around, all the way down the other ridge line, and you can walk to the other side and get a view of the valley on this side. So this deck goes 360 all the way around. I have no idea if you can stay in here overnight. I don't know if that's allowed. I'm assuming it's not, but it's pretty cool in there. Let me show you the inside of this place. It's a pretty big room. I'm just gonna sit in here and have lunch, or maybe sit out on these rock ledges here and eat. I'll probably sit out on one of these rock ledges and eat. But it's a pretty big room. I just put my gear there, and I'm gonna relax and eat a little bit. I'm running right on time, not too early, not too late. I still got about 12 miles today. So I should be getting into camp at like 6 or 7, but I'm just gonna enjoy this time right now. I'm the king of the world. For the camera, it's for the camera. Pretty cool little tunnel there. I really enjoy going through that. I am at the junction of 60 and 50. I'm gonna take a right turn here and head to the corner of 92 and 60. Then I'm gonna resupply at the food line over there. That is a sight to behold. Holy cow. I am done with the road walk. I am ecstatic. And I'm gonna head up this. I got about 4 miles. Oh man, woo! Glad to be done with that road walk. If you're coming, there's road here. They have some pink things tied up. There's a couple notes. You can see where the trail keeps heading that way if you cross the stream. So it is marked through here. I was starting to freak out a little bit because it was getting late, but they are marked and I'm ready to get into the shelter. I got about 4 miles, so probably a couple hours I should make it in right with the sun. At the Graham shelter, it's actually really nice. It's really big. It's bigger than most AT's shelters. It's a lot deeper. You got to go past it a little bit to get some water. So that's where I'm heading. I'm going to check out, they say there's a good view from this field. So I'm going to head up there now real quick before it gets dark. Hey guys, unfortunately I have decided to end my trip. I feel good about it. I know it's the right call. I don't think I can make it in at the current pace I'm going tonight. I don't want to be stumbling around the woods in the dark, and I don't think that my feet are going to heal up through the second half of the trip. I knew today was going to be kind of a good calling point if I didn't think I could keep pushing forward. It is my longest day. I got a good friend of mine coming to pick me up. So I'll end up at about, I don't know, a little bit less than 20 miles today. He's picking me up at the Bear something parking area. So that's about 12 and a half miles in on this trail. And then I think I did 7.5. So probably about 20 I'll have in today. Like I said, it's a little bit disappointing because I was making good pace, but I think that tomorrow I would have to drag my feet and I'd really have to push to get in tonight, and I'm limping pretty decent now. So, and I don't have any time to take rest or else I'm going to be hiking in the dark. So it seemed like a good time, and like I said, I knew coming into it, but that's all right. You know, making the right call sometimes can be a hard decision. Your pride gets in the way. But ultimately, you know, I know it's the right call. I'm not one that's easy to give up on things, but also I don't want to be a hero or an idiot or let my pride drag me into a week of hell when I could just be having fun with my family is the other alternative. So I think I'm going to go home, just take the rest of the week off and hang out with my family, and I'll come back and finish a trail at another time. I did run into some problems along the trail. The first being is that I forgot my main hiking shoes and brought brand new shoes, which gave me some pretty nasty blisters right up front of the trail. The second biggest thing was, and I didn't know it at the time, and so the end of the video is going to make a little bit more sense. Apparently I had gotten bitten early on in the trip or just before and got Lyme disease, and it started to develop symptoms towards the middle of the second day and the third day. And so I ended up having to cancel the trip about 3 days in, and thank goodness I did, because as soon as I got home, I developed a really nasty fever and was in bed for a couple days. So I knew something was wrong. I didn't really know what was going on while I was hiking. You can kind of see me pondering it a little bit in some of the video clips. I lost my appetite. I wasn't sleeping well. So that does explain a little bit of the trip. Hey guys, it's Brad the Buff. I got my hat on my head and I'm ready to go. We got a great trip on the Appalachian Trail. We got Nathan. We got Mike behind Nathan. We got William. We got Steve. We're getting ready to do 4 days out. William's got to leave on Sunday. He's parked in Damascus, and we're going to be out for about 55 miles, 60 miles or so. So we're heading in. We're going up to a shelter about 13 miles in. We're starting off at the, I believe it's called the Fox Camp parking area for the Appalachian Trail. And pretty simple day. We got a few climbs, but just 13 miles. We got to head in because it's about 2 o'clock. We want to get in before dark. Looking forward to a really good adventure. See you guys at the next stop. Just taking a quick break at the Old Orchard Shelter. A pretty cool shelter. It looks like an old one, but you know, you can see you can probably get 5-6 people in there. Ton of camping spots around here. Really nice area, pretty flat. Tons of fire pits. I don't know, pretty cool. There's a water in the privy here, but we're going to keep on. We still got a good ways to go today. Hey, we just did a decent little climb. It actually wasn't bad. It looked much worse on the map. It was just kind of a steady, but we're up here about 5,000 feet, a couple signs back. Beautiful on top of this mountain. I don't know, pretty awesome out. So we're 3.5 miles in, I think, and we're just going to keep on going.
There's some horns on them. I was looking up on the roof.
Pretty cool 360 view. Sounds a little bit in my eyes, but man, beautiful up here. Pretty awesome. Got our first spotting of the famous Graceland Highlands wild ponies. Just a grazing away in this field behind us. Kind of cool.
Hold tight, right on the middle of the ridge. This is awesome. Yeah. Wilburn Ridge. I think that was probably Wilburn Ridge.
Hey guys, sun is up. It's risen up over the backside of the mountain. What a view for the morning. We're just gonna pack up. You can see the moon up in the background. It's somewhere right about here. It is just, what a view. What a great way to start the day. So drink our coffee and pack on up and get out. Packed up and heading out of Thomas Knob Shelter. We're gonna hit the top of Mount Rogers, the highest point in Virginia, here in just a bit. So looking forward to that. Oh. Hey guys, here's the marker. We're at the highest point in Virginia, Mount Rogers. It's pretty wooded. There's not like an outlook. All the lookouts are below it, but we're glad we made the climb. It was a beautiful climb. The forest coming up is awesome. It's like mossy pines everywhere. So it was worth the climb, but here we are, the highest point in Virginia. I think we're at like 5,400 feet. So we just wanted to come check this out on a side trail, and we're gonna keep on headed in. We still got a long, long day ahead of us.
Water. You didn't see where you already have bad water.
Another amazing view. We're at the top of White Mountain. Look at this. Gotta make sure I don't fall off this rock. Come on. But 360, stunning views. What an awesome area. There was about a half-mile back, there was a little spring, nice running spring. We filled up water, stopped and get a little bit of lunch, but geez, what a beautiful day. Feels good to be out, I can tell you that much. Got a nice little wind blowing and just enjoying it. We're getting ready to head out from Sanders Shelter. We all feel great. Everybody from here over has a 20-mile day. He's got about a 10. He's got to leave early. So we're going to head into Damascus. Hopefully there's a place called the Wicked Chicken we saw. So that's the big idea, to stop in there and get some lunch and then continue on, cross the Virginia-Tennessee border today. Whoop, whoop! And just get out tomorrow. So we're excited about today. And it looks like it's going to be an amazing day, great weather, so see you at the next stop. We just stopped in, had an awesome lunch at the Wicked Chicken, which is just like maybe 50 feet off the trail in Damascus. We are full and we are ready to make a big climb up the mountain. We got a couple thousand feet of elevation before we get, about 10 miles before we get to the shelter. But we are excited and ready to go. So we're having a great day so far and couldn't ask for better than some live music and some chicken in the middle of the day.
How far are we going? How far are we?
We just crossed the Virginia-Tennessee line. We started in 2016 at the Maryland-Pennsylvania border and basically have been in Virginia ever since. 5 years coming. The big goal was out of Virginia by 2021. It was mapped out weekend after weekend. We did it. So we are very excited. We still got about 6 miles today, but this is the worst of it as far as the climbs. Everybody feeling pretty good?
We made it!
So we're going to celebrate this for a minute and keep on climbing.
All right, my ankles are wet.
We had a great day. We are just shy of 25 miles on the day. That's a big time climb for Mike and Nathan. I don't think they've ever done more than 16 or 17. And for me and Steven, that's still one of our bigger days. So it was a great day out. The weather was awesome. It rained in the middle, kind of cooled everything down, then the sun came out. Anybody got anything they want to say about the trip?
We're in Tennessee.
Tennessee, here we are.
And we're gonna go get some dinner.
If you come through this section, I do recommend Wicked Chicken. It was pretty good. Really gave us a boost in the middle of the day. And if you're looking on a map from Abingdon Gap down to here, it is not flat, okay? It's not downhill. There's a lot of climbs in there. The map will trick you, but we made it anyway. So we're gonna head into town and really have a good night and just enjoy pounding out some miles at the end of the trip. See you guys soon. Hey guys, Brad and the Buff. I don't have anything on my head. I guess I got a hood on my head and I'm ready to go. Took the family out. We're just doing a little kind of trailer camping out by a little place we have by the river. Beautiful out. We stayed here last night. We had a really good time. It's that perfect fall weather where it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Nice to get by a fire, but I'm just getting breakfast going and I'll show you guys what I'm making, but wanted to cue you guys in on this little adventure we're having. I got my morning coffee. Gonna sit down here by the river, check it out. How beautiful is that? What a great way to start the day. I got my coffee in hand. What do you see, boy?
It's a little yellow thing.
Kids love it out here, so once again, just enjoying the fall in the morning. I love this time of year and I'm excited to be out here with my family.
It's like a pass. It's like a puzzle.
You climbing up? You're almost up.
Will you help me, Dad?
Yeah, I'll help you. Here, let me put my hand. Here you go. There, I got you at the very end. Climbed to the top of a little rock.
Yep.
Not too challenging, but just a better overlook over top of the river. We were down there just a minute ago. We crossed the river and then made it to the top of this rock. We're probably about 30 feet high. So just a pretty overlook here. Nice. You like to get in?
Yeah. Also, don't ask why I have an oven mitt.
We're all strange in our own unique ways.
No, little guy, no.
Hey guys, Brad and the Buff. I got my buff in my head. I'm ready to go. I am doing a little overnight up in the Roaring Plains Dalling Sods area. Here I am at the parking lot. I'm going to be heading up to what they call the point and camping out tonight, and then crossing over into the Dolly Sod side tomorrow and doing a little trekking there. Just a solo overnight trip. I am so excited to get out. It is beautiful, it is fall, it's a little cold and rainy out today, but I couldn't ask for anything better. I just love this feeling of the fall. I'm getting ready to head in, and I'll see you guys along this video. It's kind of a shot of the ridge line, still on some rock scrambles, and I'm going all the way out. I'm going to end up somewhere on the other side of this, but it's just all ridge line through here, and that's what I'm walking down to there, and you can just see just fantastic views. I'm really glad that I skipped the shortcut to come back and complete this section. Really nice section of hiking, and just, I don't know, always in awe of all the fall colors and feeling the wind and just loving it. Getting pretty windy out. Quite the overlook here. Just taking a minute to stop. But man, woo! It is awesome. It's another great sight. Rocks kind of come out here. I'm still not even to the best spot, but just shows you how many different places you can go if you want some good views on this trail. Right over here, I can see it, the camera's not picking up. Right there, Seneca Rocks. So I can see it in the background. It's back down over this valley here. So Seneca Rocks is kind of off in the distance, and it is getting crazy windy out. So I'm hoping to get the camp set up my tent. Another cool thing is the clouds are like only maybe 150, 200 feet above me. So that's kind of cool. I hope it keeps, I hope that doesn't descend down in the morning where I still have a view, but I'm not hopeful for that. There'll probably be a ton of fog down the valley tomorrow as I'm coming out of here, but that's okay. I got the views today. I'm just grateful that there's no cloud cover down in these valleys where I could see. Well, dinner's over. I've just been relaxing by the fire. You can see I got a beautiful fire. It is a really nice night. The wind died down, and I'm not exactly sure what moon we're in, but there's a lot of night light. Very dark out here. Stars are out, and I'm just sitting by the fire and doing what I like to do is I just like to sit and listen to podcasts or books on tape and just kind of stare at the fire. But you know, it's great just to be out here. Nice fall night, And, you know, I'm going to hang out for maybe another hour and then I'm going to go get into bed. So just want to show you guys my fire and what I'm sitting here doing. There you go. You can get the sunrise from the point. I'm a little bit late. It's kind of up, but I'm still going to watch it climb. You know, just a great overlook. Once again, I'm going to drink my morning coffee out here. It came up, or it went down somewhere over here, so you actually can catch sunrise and sunset from the same spot, which is pretty cool. But you can see how much of a view I have. I mean, it's just incredible over here. There we go. Sit down, drink my coffee, and enjoy watching the sunrise. Okay, made it to the Rohrball Cliffs, or whatever you want to call them. Right here is Lion's Head. I've looked at these cliffs from this side. From Lion's Head, I have it in a few videos of me zooming in over here. But now I'm looking at the valley from the other side. Pretty awesome. You can see it's a really nice day out. But just going to hang out here on these cliff sides for a bit and eat some snacks. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm right here where a bunch of trails kind of intersect. The Blackbird Knob Trail that goes across the top here, the Big Stone Cold Trail, and I believe I was just on the Breathe Mountain Trail. So I'm coming up, and the ski slope is actually right behind me. It's a couple hundred feet that way. So I'm gonna walk the ski slope, and I'm gonna walk down. I'm gonna meet up with my friends. Hey guys, it's Brad and the Buff. I got my buff in my neck and I'm ready to go. We are at the Mason-Dixon line, or just before it, at the Penmar, I think
County
it's County Park. We're parking. This is where our weekend hikes started. And this is the first place we ever put in on the AT. My first hike was from here about 5 years ago. And we're about a little bit more than we're a little bit less than halfway done with it. We're probably about 40% into the Appalachian Trail at this point. So it's been week after week, weekend after weekend, but it's cool to be back at the start. This weekend we're doing approximately 60 miles and heading to almost the exact middle point of the Appalachian Trail, which is at Boiling Springs in Pennsylvania. So we're just getting started. See you along the trail. So we're just inside the Penmar Park. As you can see, Maine 1080 down to Georgia is 920. I can't read backwards on the camera. Where we're going to end up on this is it's going to be almost equal distance each way at the end of this trip. So we'll be halfway through at the very end of this trip at the midway point in Boiling Springs. We're getting ready to head that way. Okay guys, we're about a quarter mile in, just hit the Mason-Dixon line, so we are officially crossing the Mason-Dixon line, headed north. Hey guys, we are at the Tumbling Run Shelter. This is a super unique shelter. We haven't seen one quite like this. What do you think, Steve?
The gazebo is what puts it over the top.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got two separate shelters, just like the last place we showed you. But it's got some really nice benches that go around a fire pit that's like built into the ground. There's a side section for hammocks, and then there's two side sections for tents. So it's actually really cool. There's like a clothesline, there's bare boxes, there's bare hangers.
There's a rose in the middle of this table.
There's a rose right there. Very cool site. So we're not staying here tonight. There's also a privy off to the side, but very, very well maintained area.
Plates on the table.
Yeah. Check this out. The tables have metal plates on them, and these are awesome for when you're boiling water, like different kind of things. Boiling systems gets a lot of heat at the bottom, and so that you put these on here so it doesn't burn holes. If you'll notice in the shelters, a lot of times you'll see like a little blackened spot, and that's where someone had some kind of cooking system that got too hot on the bottom and then burned through the board. So you put these little metal plates on. But anyway, super cool site, very well maintained. We still got a ways to go tonight, and the temps are dropping, the sun is dropping, so we're going to get to it. But just want to take a minute to show you guys Tumbling Run Shelter in Pennsylvania. Super cool.
Pretty nice. Pennsylvania doing it right with these shelters.
For sure. Check out this one. We thought the last one was the coolest shelter we've ever been to. This one has Christmas decorations. So, I don't know. I mean, me and Steve, you think? What do you think?
We've never seen hewn logs so beautifully done, and Christmas decorations, newspaper for starting a fire. It's pretty amazing.
It feels like a winter wonderland. Like it feels like you're like in Swiss Alps or something. I mean, it's got a really nice front, like you're surrounded by rhododendrons. There's a platform.
It's the Quarry Gap Shelter.
The Quarry Gap Shelter. And I guess they have names. Look, Jim Staunch Innkeeper. Like they have like different people must take care of it. Pretty cool.
It's kept up by the PATC.
Yeah, the PATC, I guess, in charge of this. But it's got tent platforms, which are nice. It's got a large group camping area just out overhead.
They painted the floors green inside the
I don't know. It's got a swing. Super duper cool. Really like this shelter. Probably our new best favorite after Pennsylvania doing them up right. So if you want to get out and feel like you're in the Swiss Alps in the middle of winter and get a fire going, this is probably the place to be. You said this is the Quarry? Yeah, the Quarry Gap Shelter. Okay, getting ready to head out of Tom's Run Shelter. It's about 7:30. We had a really great night here. We had a fire, a big fire, made all our food, and we got intermediate. We got really good reception, so we actually were able to use my phone to watch part of one of the NFL games.
Packers, Ravens.
Packers, Ravens. So we got to catch that game, which was crazy out here. Snug it up. We slept pretty warm. We looked at the thermometer this morning on the side here.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, there you go. This morning it was about 18 degrees. So we think it was probably like 15, 16 last night, which is why our water froze all the way through. But
The ice chunks there.
yeah, this is what's one of my bags. I had to empty out the ice block that was in it and break it up. So it looks like someone took a giant piece of pottery and just shattered it. We got a 23-mile day ahead to Boiling Springs, so we need to get out of here and get on the road so we can make it in right around dark. But I'll check in with you guys. We got something cool to see and get some good video along the way. See you later. Oh man, this is a lot of what you get out here for. Look at that sun just going down. It's right on the edge of hiding behind that little hill. Me and Steve going up one of our last big uphills, and just beautiful to be walking the ridge line and just seeing this. And we'll get this for probably another 10 minutes, and just like watching how it like lights up the forest and casts the shadows. Just a great time to be out here, feel the stillness of winter, and just enjoy the outdoors. We are at a sweet overlook called Center Point Knob. It's got like a giant, looks like a petrified
Why don't you like go
log.
closer in?
And
It's like a steel worker, it looks like,
yeah, pretty cool.
or a miner.
And we got up here I know I just showed you a sunset, but we're literally right up at this point, right with the sun. We down the valley, the sun was almost down. We climbed the top of this mountain and got it back. So it's just, I know I just went through it, but it's so awesome. It's a great way to end the day. We'll end up out in the dark, but just to see this is like totally worth it. And just like how the colors come through on the trees. But anyways, I already went through all that once, but just really glad we caught this peak at just the right time. We're coming into the home stretch. We've only got like maybe a 1/10 of a mile. We get to walk by this beautiful pond, and you can see it's just awesome. It's all lit up. That finishes us out a 23-mile day. We made it in just before 6 like we wanted to. It was just a beautiful walk, and aside from the sun setting, even after it gone down, we like walked past some farmland. I got a few shots of it. And then like if you check it out, like we came in just beside this lake, and there's like, it's set up with lights all the way up and down. Everybody's Christmas lights are up. There's like a gazebo and a Christmas tree out in the lake. Just absolutely stunning. So we're back at the PATC. I think we were actually supposed to park on the opposite end of the lake. So if you're coming here, the parking, we walked through it. Pretty nice park such, but what a fantastic trip. One of the most memorable walkouts we've ever had. What do you got to say, Steve?
Hey, Isaac.
You want to say hi to his son?
Love you, buddy. 4 days till Christmas.
4 days from now till Christmas. I hope that everybody has a Merry Christmas. I hope you get the hiking gear you always wanted and dreamed of. And I hope to see you guys out on the trails. Well, that was a great summary for the year. Like I said in the intro, it was fantastic. I hope this year sees you out even better. I hope you have a happy New Year's Day, and I'll see you guys next video. Hey guys, if you like the video you just saw, please subscribe, click the bell so you can get alerted for any new videos that I may do, and check the links below for any information I described in the video. I'll try to put as much there as possible. Thanks for watching.